Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome back. So, another day, another pickups video. Well, another week and another pickups video. And you've probably been thinking to yourself, God, we're about halfway through 2021. Has he actually picked anything up this year? And yeah, I have. I've picked up quite a few things. Not as much as I have been like over the last 6 months or something like that. But I'm trying to slow myself down. But I'll say that as I've got a flipping big raft of stuff right around me. But it is going to be, I'm hoping, going to be more sweeter stuff that like definitely is more towards a collection, and again more probably like display style items, because that's kind of getting me more interested at the moment, more into like having like a nice room to be in rather than like loads of games, because I've got most of the games I really truly want. Although the ones that I really do truly want are flipping expensive, so that is the problem. That's the big problem, and I keep getting distracted by mid-range price stuff. That if I probably should have, if saved that money up for like a couple of months and waited for that right time, I probably could have got the game that I really wanted, like more so than anything else. But hey, that's collecting, isn't it? We're always distracted by the shiny things in front of us, aren't we? But yeah, anyway, enough waffling. Yeah, so this pickups video, basically just before lockdown, this year's lockdown, my car beauty man, he knew that was coming and everything like that, and obviously his main income is by selling at markets and stuff like that, so obviously he won't be able to do that. So he asked me before lockdown happened, do I want to come over to his house and see some of the stuff I've not seen before? And yeah, I went over and I was flipping blown away. Like, I thought like his lockup was quite crazy, all the other stuff that he brings over. No, this is like even more stuff. It's crazy. So yeah, really big thanks for letting me come over. I picked up some stuff for myself, although I was like end of the 6 weeks of not being paid, because I always get paid early at Christmas, and yeah, that always goes quick, doesn't it? So yeah, I was trying to like budget a little bit, and so I picked up more valuable stuff for other people. So you've probably seen some stuff in people's videos, or maybe not everyone's showing everything. But yeah, this is the stuff that I picked up from that day. But yeah, first up, I'll just start off with this as well, because it's something I want to put in the shelf, and it's something I've been really wanting for a long time. So I actually bought this before 2021, but it came after. So I bought this. Dylan, Hyper Trigger X, he knows I've been wanting this for a long time, and he found it for a good price and let me know about it. So the game in question is Mega Man Zero and ZX Collection. So this is the last one I need for the PlayStation 4, and this is all the Mega Man collection games for the Mega Man. I'm sure they could have probably all put it all on one disc, but you know. So what this is Mega Man 1 to 0, 1 to 4, which are all, I think, Game Boy Color and then Game Boy Advance games, all unique games. And then the ZX games, which are more like a Metroidvania style Mega Man, which were on the DS, which I do own them games. I don't actually own the Game Boy Advance ones. So yeah, you've got ZX and ZX Advent, which I haven't actually played yet. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see them played on a single screen rather than a dual screen. So see how they've done that. Maybe you press a button and you flip between the two. Don't really know. Not that you really needed the second screen or anything. But yeah, these collections have usually been, they've only come out in America. And they've usually been coming out for about 20 to 25 quid usually. And this one was really different. It came out and it was like 40, 45 quid. And the prices just didn't go down at all. So I was really pleased for Dylan to let me know about this. And it came from Europe. And that was the problem, because I bought it just before the Brexit. It took like about a month to get it, so I only got it like a few weeks ago. So yeah, really pleased with this. I'm glad it flipping came. So yeah, the last one for now until they release another one, because I think it's like the RPGs that were on the Game Boy Advance that haven't been released, which I don't know if they will do, because that would be quite a collection. It'll be like thousands of hours of gameplay on the disc, so that might be a stretch too far. But like all the traditional style Mega Mans are now released on disc, which is really nice. Anyway, I'm going to open this because yeah, we're all closet alcoholics here on YouTube. So we've got Cy Owen, the Ginger Hippie Gamers tipple of choice. I used to drink this years ago, and I just stopped drinking it, to be honest. Kind of in room of the more hipster beers. But do you know what? This is a good tipple. I'm just hoping it tastes as good as it did back in the olden days, because the label's changed quite somewhat since I last drank it. So, oh, what a tasty tipple this is. Always rushing on. Don't worry, I don't normally pour beers like this, but it's just because I'm rushing on there on camera, isn't it? Oh, lovely. Just love that banana smell. I don't know if it is as good. Tastes a bit, not as quite as banana-y, but it's just, yeah, it's still different, isn't it? You don't get that many banana flavoured beers, do you? So, unfortunately, I've not got like a monkey game to pair with it. That would have been perfect, wouldn't it, really? But anyway, let's get into pickups. So, we'll go oldest to newest, I think. Let's go. And although not a game, it is an addition to a game I do own. And it is, unfortunately, it's not got the proper sleeve, but it's Killer Cuts for the Super Nintendo Killer Instinct game. So I've got the game boxed up there, but it didn't come with the CD. And I used to play this alongside the game back in the day all the time. Used to love it, especially going around to my mate's car's house. He used to put it on his stereo all the time. So yeah, it should come with a different sleeve than this. This is just his like storage sleeve. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But if he finds the actual sleeve, he's putting it onto one side for me so I can actually have it. Whether or not that will happen, because he has got that much stuff, I don't know. But yeah, at least I've got the CD to pair with my game, which is nice. It is nice. So, right, we've got 5 PlayStation 1 games here now. Nothing too special, but some cool games nonetheless. First up, we'll go for not quite so special, but quite an uncommon game. Well, it's not like you couldn't get it on eBay right now, but there is only a handful, and some of them are quite expensive. But fortunately, he went to the cheapest price on eBay and knocked a couple of quid off because it comes with no manual, and it is Namco Soccer Prime Goal. So yeah, the reason why I got it with no manual is because I'm never going to play this. Probably never going to play it. Not really into my football games, and yeah, I don't really collect football games, but I thought I'd get this one because it's Namco Soccer, and if I ever wanted to do a Namco subset, I'll be looking for this and I won't be able to find it. So yeah, you did a cracking price on this one. Like I say, no manual or anything, but in pretty good condition, really. Yeah, Namco Soccer Prime Goal. What was I going to say about this is, here's one for you, Rob Gurney, because I know you're you kind of interested in the more unique PlayStation 1 football games that didn't get a sequel or anything like that. I don't think this got a sequel. But what is also pretty cool about this, which I nearly forgot to say, I always forget what I always mean to say stuff, and I always forget what I'm going to say. But fortunately, I've caught it because I read it at the back. It's Negcon compatible, which is quite interesting. So if any of you guys know, a Negcon is a controller that's got like a twist function. I wonder if that'll stand up. Let's put that here. Let's put my banana bread here. Yeah, it's got like a twist function, like in the middle, and I wonder if, like, when you kick the ball, you can twist it and then you can have like an aftertouch. That'd be pretty cool. I wonder if that was a thing, or they've just put it on there just because it's a Namco game. Who knows? Who knows? I need to get a Negcon first, and maybe I'll be able to test it out. Next up, not quite so interesting, but to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen this before, and it's Monster Trucks. So this is number 314, Mark. I forgot to say the numbers. 314 SLES, and what is it? 266. I bet he's well annoyed. I bet he's pissed off of us all going on about these bloody numbers. So you need both of these games. Yeah, so what's cool about this? It's a Psygnosis game, which again is another reason why it kind of intrigued me. And do you know what? I'm looking at the back. I do feel like I have played this before on a demo, and I've got a feeling what I enjoyed was this game and not that, what's it called, 4x4, the double case PlayStation 1 game. I've got a feeling, yeah, I think this is what it was. Just looks really cool. It looks like a really good game. And what's cool about it, it's got a little sticker on the front. It says, "From the makers of Destruction Derby," which obviously Psygnosis was. And as well, it's a little black case. And yeah, another potential subset. Yet again, I've been saying that for quite some time. Every time I see these black case games, I do pick them up. I wonder if there's a list anywhere for these. So yeah, let's have a race. Who can get to the all black smaller PlayStation 1 case games first? Let's see. Next up, we've got a couple of light gun games. Both are on the Sega Saturn, and I was kind of holding out for the Sega Saturn ones, but I saw these and he had a good price for them. And the next one is Mighty Hits, which is sort of like a budget point blank. So yeah, you can get this on the PAL Sega Saturn, but yeah, this is a sealed copy. So yeah, he looked on eBay and there was one for 15 quid, and he was like, "How's 20 quid sound for you?" And I was like, well, for me, it doesn't sound very good, because I'd like to open it up and play it. So I would rather pay 15 quid and get and get a non-sealed one. And he was like, "You don't play, I bet you don't play your games," he was telling me. He was saying, "I bet you don't play any of them. You've got way too many games to play." And I was like, "You're probably right there, but potentially I would like to open this up and play it, because I love my light gun games." And yeah, it is one that has always intrigued me, ever since I think I saw it on Tooter's Sega Saturn collection video. But yeah, here it is, or in its sealed glory. One day maybe we'll open it up. Probably not. I don't know. But yeah, I got it for cheaper anyway, so it was really good of him to do so. Next up, we have got, yeah, this is pretty cool light gun game, Maximum Force. So yeah, the Sega Saturn version of this is like 100 quid or something, maybe more, maybe a little bit less. I don't really keep track of the price anymore. But yeah, this was quite a expensive game, really. And yeah, the PlayStation 1 version, look at the size of this manual. Look at the size of that beast. It's like an offensive weapon. It can cause like a flipping major tremor if you drop it like that. Good job there was a spring there to take its weight. But yeah, pretty good condition, this one, actually. And I can't remember how much you charged me for this. I don't think any game costs more than 15 quid. I don't think. In fact, I think everything I got was about just over 100 quid. I think it was about 110 or 115 or something. But yeah, really did me a solid, really. I can remember playing this at Arcade Club with Big Game Al and Beth, I think it was. I'm sure this was like a free player like gun game, so I'm sure I'm joined in with them, or maybe I just watched them play it and joined in when one of them died. Can't remember. But yeah, it's sort of like an FMV style shooter, a bit like Revolution X, which is another game. When I got this, I looked on eBay for it, because I can remember it being really common, and it seems to like disappear off eBay. There was like a couple of copies. I need to maybe go on it before I put this up, just in case someone snags it before me. But yeah, none of them go for that much money. It's just a bit uncommon, but cheap. Next up, we have got this isn't exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure I can remember seeing this on a best of sort of pickups video, and not pickups video, but best of video, and it really intrigued me. I like the look of it, and it's Killing Zone. But yeah, looking at the back of it, it's actually a 2D fighter. But yeah, I was interested with this. I kind of like the fighters, but yeah, I'm want to know what's so good about it. It's by Naxat Soft, which maybe that's what's kind of drew me to it in the past. Which obviously I like the Naxat Soft games. But yeah, it's just one I've always intrigued. Oh yeah, this is number 446. I'm terrible at this. And Mighty Hits, you don't need that mark. And oh, Maximum Force, the one out of the number range that you don't need. It's number 1001. So yeah, you don't need that one mark. Just out of your range. So yeah, Killing Zone. Yeah, he had a couple of these, and I'm sure the one I got from him was in quite good condition, but this one's kind of like got a chip off the corner there. Again, whether or not I've done that in transit, because I've had these, well, how long was lockdown? Was it about a month and a half ago now, wasn't it? So I've probably done it myself. Right, let's throw a non-game in the mix. Non-game, right? So I picked up this box, but there was something in it, and I don't know where the fuck it is. Where is it? Oh, it's there. And it is a Nintendo MD case. And it's, yeah, the box is a little bit tight. And this is probably the most expensive thing I bought, to be honest. And what it is this. It's just like a little Famicom. And what the MD thing stands for is mini disc. So, yeah, I thought it was this plus the Famicom disk system underneath it. And when I came home, I took it all out of the box and everything. I was a little bit disappointed. Looking at it, you have to buy, there's 2 different boxes. You get this, and then you get a second one with that one, which, looking on the front cover, it doesn't really say. But yeah, it's just, again, like I say, I kind of like these unusual things. Yes, I probably could have bought a Famicom Mini, and then it's something that was playable, that would probably look very similar to this, but again, with the Famicom Mini, I would never use it. It would just literally be a display piece. So I'd rather the display piece be something unusual and a bit different. You can actually take the controllers out. The buttons don't press or anything. And yeah, I don't really fully understand how it is a mini disc, this holder in particular, because yeah, you just put the mini discs in there like loosely. So realistically, this could just have been marketed as a knick-knack holder. it's just a weird device, and I kind of like it because of it. So I don't know what to do. This box, I'm really tempted to throw it away, but I also can't throw it away at the same time. Just because it's like, I don't know, it's something that you don't see ever. So to throw it away, I'd feel really bad, but it's not in kind of display kind of quality. That where this is, I will be putting this straight onto display. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do with it. I'll probably put it in my board game room and put it in there. Right, okay, next up we've got games. Let's show some games and have a bit of a sip of a beer first. So what shall we show first? The weird, and probably well, this is the rarest one. I can remember seeing this once at a game show ages ago, like I think Doncaster Market, maybe not, that one in particular, and it was like, I think about 10-15 quid, and I was like, oh, that's a bit expensive for a random game, but the name just stuck with me, and because of that, I've not stopped thinking about this game ever since that market. And you'll see why in a second. It is Jeep Thrills on the PlayStation 2. So yeah, it's been another PlayStation 2 game again. I'm starting to collect for them again. And I said to myself, I'm only going to be picking up games that I will play. But like I say, some games have just been, they're that ingrained with me that like I suppose I'm going to have to get them ones that are very well, I say collectible. I've never seen anyone talk about this game. So I don't know if this is any good or any, well, let's face it, this is going to be terrible, isn't it? Looking at the screenshots in the back. Hopefully I've found a video to show you. It's one of them multi-language ones as well, that's like English and everything like that, because I guess that's how terrible it is. It's all complete, really good condition as well. And yeah, I think he even looked at it and was like, this is not going to be worth anything. And I got that for a song. It's one of them games, it's like, I can imagine going really cheap one day and really expensive the other. Just depends on how many people are looking for it, because you just don't see it that often. And I'm sure if I look on eBay now, there's going to be flipping loads of them. Of course there will be. But yeah, random collection piece, isn't it, that one? So next up, a really good game. Let's redeem myself. A game that I wanted to buy because I want it. So let's have a sip to that, please. A sip to that. And again, really good condition, PlayStation 2 game, and it is King of Fighters Maximum Impact 2. So I'm pretty certain the Maximum Impact games are the 3D versions of King of Fighters. So obviously Terry Bogard and everyone like that. I've never fully put any time into a King of Fighters game. I think it's just because there's so many of them, it kind of puts me off. But I have got, quite a few of them. There's only a couple more to get, and they are not cheap anymore, the ones that I need to get. There's, I think, what's it called? The Ultimate Match, which I would love to get. But so that I can remember seeing that for about 30 to 40 quid all day long at CEX, and then now it's just completely dried up. You don't see it at all, and if it is, I'd imagine that'll go for quite a few pennies that nowadays. The only one you really see is the German one. Oh, I think I'm getting a bit of a sniffle on the go. I can feel it. But yeah, really good condition, and the artwork in it is just stunning. I mean, the front, it looks a bit plain and boring at the front, but when you actually look at it, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So yeah, sort of like a 3D modelled, I'm assuming it's not a 3D environment, but because that would really change the series. But yeah, I would like to play this one day. I think these kind of games, I would rather play it with other people, just because I'd imagine, well, I'm imagining that they're not going to have played them that much either. So would be on quite equal level playing ground. So yeah, nearly at the end. I'm trying to think, what have I got? What have I got? Right, okay. 3 more things. No more games now. No more games. Right, so next up, we've got this minging thing, which is a bit of a shame. It is a bit of a shame. It is the ASCII Pad Fight Pro. What's it called? Fighting type. ASCII Pad Fighting type. So this is a Dreamcast D-pad style controller. So why have I bought this for, this minging box? Well, yeah, I saw this. I knew exactly what it was, because these are quite collectible. And I was like, oh no, this is going to be terrible. But fortunately, inside it was in this bag, which I'm assuming it probably comes like that. But this inside it is brand new. It's not got any of the issues that the box has. It looks in great condition, and look at that. It's just never been used. So what's probably happened is something spilt on this in one of his boxes, and over the years, because I mean this is stock from like 15 years ago, it's probably, yeah, it's just ruined that box or something. So yeah, bit of a disappointment. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should try and like save this, like clean it up or anything. I was going to attempt it first, but I thought, you know, I'm going to show the kind of condition this was, and yeah, I don't know what to do, because it's got like kind of Capcom. There's different branded ones of these. I think there's like Capcom versions, and then there's like SNK versions, and then stuff like that. And I know there's like one that you had to mail away after collecting a certain amount of them or something. Like that's like mega rare and stuff. But yeah, this is just the standard one. But even the standard one commands a bit of a decent price, really. But yeah, I got this really cheap, mainly because of the condition of the box. But yeah, I've been after one of these. And I think the cheapest you normally get, just a loose one for, is about 60 quid. Which I thought, Dreamcast isn't my favourite console. It's one that I don't really play that often, but I think that's going to change soon. Especially because I bought quite a few shmups recently, and this is the reason why I've got this. Because the D-pad, well, not the D-pad, but like the controller on the Dreamcast is so chunky, it just doesn't feel like you can play shooters the same way as when you've got a D-pad. Like a controller like this, it's just like perfectly molded to your hands, almost like a Sega Saturn one. So that's why I've got this. It's just mainly to play shooters, not the fighting style of games that is advertised on there. So yeah, it's quite a nice D-pad. It's sort of like kind of rocketed, so I think that's to pull off your moves a little bit better. So yeah, it's really cool pad. There's like a little switch as well to say vibration on or vibration off. So I'm just wondering, is vibration sort of inbuilt there? Because there is like a little bit of a thing that kicks out there, so maybe that's where the vibration pack is. Again, like a weird Dreamcast trait it has. It's got the cable coming through the bottom and then up at the back. I don't know why would it need to be designed like that, but it doesn't feel as bad as the Dreamcast versions for that, the normal pad. But yeah, I am really pleased to get this, because I was playing my shooters the other day and I was like, I can't play this, I cannot play it like this. So yeah, this has come just at the right time. Plus as well, I was watching a video the other day with what's his name, Ant Harper. I can't remember what his channel is, but he's got like a Dreamcast. He did a mod for a Dreamcast mod, and I've seen him before, and like I didn't realize how easy it is to fit in. It's basically plug and play, no soldering involved at all. So I'm probably going to get one of them soon, and hopefully be able to play some games that I don't really want to pay out for, because some of the games are getting quite pricey now for the Dreamcast. So yeah, I've got some games, but I've not got a lot of games. They're just ones that I really want to play. So yeah, this will probably slow down my collecting of stuff that I don't want to just shell out for. But anyway, enough of that. Right, couple more things. Now this is flipping cool. Fidget's sitting on it. So I'm just going to show it because I don't know how to introduce it. It is a Psygnosis or Psygnosis point of sale bag. This is so cool. Like, he actually had like loads of stuff in here, and I was like, oh my god, can I not just buy this bag off you? And he was like, yeah, of course you can. So £5 or something like that, I think I paid for this. Because this is awesome. Psygnosis is my childhood. It just reminds me of the Amiga, upmost and foremost. The Amiga was the system that Psygnosis really like grabbed onto me, but then it was just carried on into the PlayStation 1 era. Loads of great games on both systems, but I mean, yeah, the Amiga, isn't it, really? That is the thing for me. So yeah, he had like quite a lot of dealings with Psygnosis. He was talking to me about some of the stuff that's happened. He used to have like a check framed or something from Psygnosis that he got or something, I don't know. Yeah, just really pleased to get this. So I actually sent Cine Steve a picture of this, and I was like, how cool is this? If he finds another one, because I've asked him to look out for some of these, because I know there'll be more than just me that would like this. And Steve said, well, if he does find just one more, let Mr. Bads know, and we'll get one over to Mr. Bads. So yeah, I'm hoping he'll find some more of these. I don't know how to display this, because I want to display it somehow. It's just God knows how I'm going to do it, because yeah, I just love that owl artwork on here, the blue and the purple. Oh my goodness, I just love it. So yeah, got to figure a way to display it. I don't think I can put it in a frame, I don't think, but then it would just look weird and you wouldn't know exactly what it is. But yeah, like it's got a bit of damage to it and everything like that, but I'm not too fussed about it. It shows it's being used. So yeah, last thing now. I think it is the last thing anyway. Feels like I've flown through this video compared to normal. So yeah, like I say, he used to be a store, so he's got more than just bags like that. He has got other ones as well, but he's also got loads of posters and what they're called, standees and everything. Although the standees, I think he's got rid of the decent standees. He said he had someone come in once and buy a load off him for some decent money. So ones that they're usually like the GTA ones, a lot of GTA ones and stuff like that. And he did have a Final Fantasy one that he wanted like £100 for, which I think I'll let Wayne know about that one, and he was umming and ahhing about it as well. But yeah, I picked up a poster and I've even put it in a frame. And is it upside down? It's upside down. So I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how much glare there is, but here it is. This is it. So this is a Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicle. So this is it Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood, but like sort of like remade? Oh no, is it just Rondo of Blood? I can't remember. I think it's one of the two anyway. Well, it's got two games with it, remade versions of Castlevania. A game I actually don't even own. He did have the American one once, ages ago, sealed copy of the American PSP version of this game, and he wanted like £40 for it. And at the time, you could get the standard English one for a little bit cheaper, and I was hoping to just get some trade credit and get it from CX, but I feel like I've missed that boat. That game seems to be going up in price. I always wait too long to get something. Anyway, we're talking about this. So yeah, this is a point of sale poster, and it's double-sided. It's got this image both sides, because I guess it's to be put up in a window. Yeah, he did me a solid on this one, because with him, if he finds anything Castlevania, he always makes sure that I get that for a good price, because he knows that I'm buying all this stuff for my collection. I'm not buying it to resell on or anything like that. Plus, I always help him get a bit of trade and stuff like that. So if he sees something Castlevania, he tries to get me a good deal, except for one thing that he wanted loads from. But that's only because that was so flipping uncommon. But yeah, love this print. This is going up in the game room with pride, as you can see, in a frame. Yeah, I've got it up already because I flipping love it. So, oh shit, I think I've broken the hanger that was on it. Whoops, never mind. Right, but yeah, that's all the stuff I've got around lockdown. I think I've broken this. Whoops. Around lockdown. So yeah, next up, I'm probably going to be doing a game room tour. I'm actually probably going to do it this weekend. I think it might take me a while to do because I want to try and do a little bit decent, not just throw together me walking around like buzz-eyed and everything like that around this room. Plus, I might do a bit of a change up of, not a massive change up or anything, but just a little bit, move things around. Now I've got my new shelf up and everything like that. Just kind of like future-proof stuff and kind of make it look a little bit better as well in the process. But yeah, anyway, if you got this far, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.